Hey guys, what is up? Zane here, and I felt like switching the stories up today, and I want to talk about sledding. Now, sledding is the best thing when it comes to the Christmas season. So, I know when you're watching this, sometimes it may be the Christmas season, but at the same time it might not be, so this is just for future reference because, some people do watch this in, like, November or whatever month because I don't know. But, anyways, I will be talking about sledding stories, but before I do, let's talk about the Veer Union. And I bet you're wondering, why am I talking about them? It's because they asked me to check out their music, and I was rather impressed with not only their following, but their music. Their music was really good, and in all honesty, I would check them out, because, when I make videos, I usually for my montages, I have like rock music, and that's the type of genre of music they make, and it's really good. Honestly, here when I make a montage, I could definitely use one of their songs to show you how extravagant their music is, or how unique it is. And the reason why I'm even doing this in the first place is because there's not really that good rock bands. There's like very few to name, and there's one band in particular that I absolutely despise because they only have like one good song. And it's because like all their music is about a girl, dude. Like, come on, dude. I just don't like that, Like, if I'm listening to music, if I wanted to listen to music about a girl, wouldn't I just go to pop music? The trash of all music? So, yeah. Anyways, now that I got that out of the way, and I probably hurt some people's feelings who like pop, but how could you like pop though? It's not really music unless you're like the instrumental, but even then it's like eh. But anyways, before we get into this, I want you guys to hear this song real quick by the Veer Union, and then we'll get straight into it.
I used to be. Now I'm alive, I'm feeling born again, and I will fight until the bitter end. Took 1,000 scars to find me. Every one of them reminds me I won't ever surrender like that. No better to ever fall back. The enemy was living in my head. I ripped it out and left it there for dead.
So, let's get straight into these sledding stories. So, now, sledding is like the best part of the December, and not only like the other stuff too, like hot chocolate, and just being able to go inside from it being cold. I don't know, it's just pretty nice to me. But, yeah, so, in this video, I'm going to be talking about sledding in particular, though, because sledding is amazing. Like, I remember this one time when I was like really, really young, and we went sledding, right? And then it was like the sled was strapped to the back of the car. We just went sledding like that, and it was so fast because it was strapped to the back of the car, and we would go at an insane speed, and especially when we went over bumps. That was the crazy part with the sled. So yeah, those are some fond memories I have of going sledding. But I want to talk about something a little bit recent that isn't really vague in my memory. So this one time I went sledding with me and my really close friend, and we went down this hill, dude. I swear this hill was like so ginormous. It was on like a whole nother level. But we went down this hill, and gosh dang, it was just crazy because like we went down it and we were going like what felt like 100 miles per hour because that's how fast it was. Yeah, it was just crazy overall. like just sledding and whatnot. And sure, we definitely got frostbite for sure. Like, there's no doubt about it. When you have terrible gloves, that's going in the snow. When, you know, the gloves are not even meant for the snow, they're more or less not even gloves at that point. They're like gloves for the summer. Like, that's the only time that they'll be really effective, to be honest. But we were sledding, and it was just a good time overall. And yeah, once we were sledding though, yeah, I have like really intricate memories when it comes to sledding. And when we did go sledding, it was actually quite crazy because, you know, we just went crazy when we were sledding, to be honest. And this one time, actually, I was like so worried because we were on the sled and we were going down, and then there was this tree, right? And we just like crashed straight into it, and it was just awful. Because, you know, we were hurting for a little bit, but, you know, we got back up. We just kept sledding because, you know, it's so fun. But sometimes though, sledding can't really last that long because, you know, frostbite and whatnot. But sometimes though, you don't really care about the frostbite. You're just like, you know what? Let's do this. And yeah, it's just actually quite crazy. And what's also crazy is that it's already December. Like, I'm surprised about that. Again, you know, if you're watching this at a different time, you know, whatever. And yeah, honestly, just sledding is actually amazing. So, you know, that's mainly it for today's video. It was just me talking about sledding. And honestly, I just have really fun memories, and it was like really fun going sledding. And hopefully we can do that this year. But from the look of things, it's a may not happen because there has been no snow yet. But I'm probably just impatient. But, you know, I kind of want snow like now, to be honest. But, you know, can't really have snow at all times. But, you know, hopefully we can have it soon. Anyways, that's mainly it for today's video. And as usual, have yourselves a damn good one as always. And before I go, I would like to say that sledding, that hopefully I get a sled this year. And also, the best part after sledding is, you know, hot chocolate, just to, you know, make it that much better. Because, you know, after it's really cold outside, you get that hot chocolate and you're on that, like, wet on rice, dude. But yeah, that's mainly it for today's video. Mainly just because, you know, the song that's going to be in the video, because I want you guys to hear that real quick. And also, the reason why I did show you guys the Veer Union was because it's really rare that there's many new rock bands, because from what I know, mainly just based off like how good they are, there's not really that good rock bands, to be honest, when it comes down to the things. And I mean, like, by not really good, I mean like there's not really that many. Like, there's like a few that are like pretty good, but there's just this one band in particular that I absolutely despise. And I'm not going to say the band because, you know, show a little respect, because I will be using one of their songs in a montage, but that's mainly it, just one, because any more, that's just a no. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that band again, and to why it's in today's video. And it's also because, you know, I'll show off new rock bands, because it's really rare that there's any new rock bands, especially good rock bands. So that's mainly it for today's video, and I already did the outro, so I will just leave it at that, and peace out.